The man had been trapped in this luxury car for 3 whole days and nights. Outside, a heavy storm was pouring down. But the man inside the car was dying of thirst. The only thing he could drink was his own urine from 3 days ago. But the smell was so foul. He couldn't bring himself to drink it. Just as he was on the brink of despair, the car's screen lit up. An old man's voice echoed through the speakers, sneering as he spoke. He said locking the car was a punishment for car thieves like him. However, if the man gave his ID number and proved he wasn't a repeat offender, the old man might let him go. The man refused without hesitation, clearly no stranger to criminal activity. The old man didn't waste time. He remotely turned on the air conditioning, which was modified to drop the temperature to -10 degrees instantly. The man shivered uncontrollably, quickly putting on every piece of clothing he had. But he still couldn't stop shaking, and stubbornly claimed he wasn't afraid. What he didn't know was that the car was full of cameras, and the old man was enjoying his misery from every angle. 10 hours passed, and the man, freezing and starving, could barely hold on any longer. In a desperate move, he pulled out a gun and shot at the window, trying to escape. But the bullet hit the bulletproof glass, bouncing back and striking him in the thigh. He winced in pain, his face turning pale, blood pouring from the wound. At that moment, a woman walked past the car. The man frantically banged on the window, begging for help. The woman seemed to hear him, but when she got closer, she just wrote something on the glass with lipstick, then turned and walked away. It turned out the glass was one way, and from the outside, no one could see inside the car. Plus, the soundproofing was so effective. Even the gunshot couldn't be heard outside. In desperation, the man tied his thigh with his shoelaces to stop the bleeding. He began pleading with the old man, saying he would go to the police and confess. He gave his ID and name as requested, hoping it would save his life. But all he heard was the old man coldly hanging up the phone. In his despair, the man slowly passed out from blood loss. When he woke up, he was stunned to find the bullet had been removed from his leg, and the wound carefully stitched and bandaged. He realized the mysterious wealthy man had been in the car, but he couldn't understand why he saved him, yet refused to let him go. Then, the car screen lit up again. The wealthy man's cold voice spoke, saying he had checked the man's identity. He was a repeat offender with 3 prison sentences. This time, the wealthy man was going to teach him a lesson. Before the man could react, the car suddenly started on its own. The man couldn't believe it. The old man was controlling the car remotely. The car sped up suddenly, heading straight for the parking garage. The man immediately realized something was wrong, and desperately banged on the door, begging for mercy. But the wealthy man ignored him, slamming the gas pedal all the way, heading straight for the barrier at the top of the garage.